Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man and it's time to make some soap. Today I'm going to be testing another new fragrance. I have a couple and that I'll be doing in the next couple of weeks, but today I will be testing Pumpkin Perfect from Nature's Garden. To me, this smells like more like the spices that go into your pumpkin pie. The next one I have for next week has kind of that warm bakery smell, you know what I mean, I think. But because this doesn't have that warm bakery type smell, it does have some vanillin, but not a whole lot. Nature's Garden says it discolors to a light beige, so I'm not too concerned about that. I'll try to cover that up with some colors. They do say that there's no acceleration. It does rice, but stick blends out. So, that being said, I am going to use 3 colors in the base. Mocha Brown from Nurture Soap. I'm going to use yellow oxide from Crafter's Choice to get kind of the cream color, hopefully to cover up the discoloration, and then orange vibrance and cheesy poop to get a nice vibrant orange. And on the top, I'm going to use green vibrance from Nurture Soap. I may do a two-tone, we'll see, depending on how the fragrance behaves. And I'm going to do a drop swirl, but I'm going to have my hanger tool ready in case I have to stick blend it more than anticipated, in case it sets up. So anyway, I think that's enough talk, so let me get this set up and we'll get started. Okay, I'm back and it's ready to get started. So this is the first container with our Mocha Brown. Everything's just been hand stirred. There's been no stick blending at all. This is our yellow oxide, and just like any oxide, especially titanium dioxide, it has to be stick blended to get the true effect. But since the batter's only been hand stirred, I'm going to go ahead and mix it as best as I can and then blend it in. This is our orange. This is our orange. This is the orange vibrance with a little bit of flotation device. Stabilize it. And neons are usually pigments. They also have to be stick blended to get the full effect. But it looks pretty good right now. This is kind of what I was hoping for. So let's give these a quick stick blend to fully emulsify and get our oxides and pigments mixed. And that's all the stick blending I'm going to do with these. Since I am testing a new fragrance, I'm going to hand stir it. The thing is, Nature's Garden says there's no acceleration, but it does rice, but it stick blends out, so I may have to stick blend it. We'll see. I can safely use the entire bottle, so I'll put a quarter into each. So let's hand stir it first. And there's no ricing on me. As of October 4th, 2025, there are no user reviews. I'm going just based on Nature's Garden testing. But there is no ricing on me. So this is blended well enough. I'm just going to hand stir it and start the pour. Looking good. So as we can see, there is some minor acceleration, but I'm almost finished, and it's just now getting kind of thick on me, so that just proves that it varies from batch to batch, which is most likely the recipe, the temperature. I'm soaping at 88 Fahrenheit. And it did accelerate a little toward the end, but definitely workable. Alright, even though we're going to frost it, let's go ahead and swirl that just a little bit, because it's fun for one, and it helps smooth out the surface. And really, that's the main reason. There we go. Now that's still fairly jiggly, so it'll have to sit a while, so I will be back when I'm ready with the frosting. Alright, it's the next day and it's time to cut our soap, and everything went really well. I'm expecting a good result. Looks nice on the outside. Green Vibrance always turns back. It morphs, but always turns back. So let's just cut into it and see what we have. And that's just exactly what I was hoping for. Right now there is some scent. It's not out of the bottle. I think this is one of those that may have to develop. Some scents, for whatever reason I don't know, have to develop as they start to cure. I do smell it. It's not quite what I expected. But the pour is exactly what I was hoping for. And there we have it. So yeah, the pour went just exactly as I was hoping. This is the result I was hoping for, and I think the fragrance is going to be fine. We'll know in a few weeks, and I'll try and remember to give an update, but that's what I have for this week. Like always, thanks for watching. Stay safe, take good care of yourselves, and be blessed, and I'll see you next time. I'm testing another new fragrance next week. Bye, everybody.